Hi, and welcome back. In our last video, showing how machine learning can be a game changer for you, we discussed how our predictive revenue models and the ability to forecast future revenue are built on machine learning's analysis of user behavior on your site. Machine learning's strength is doing the heavy lifting of processing huge amounts of complex marketing data that's being collected from your site and then analyzing it to recognize patterns and make predictions of future outcomes. By understanding the unique behavior of users coming from each of the channels and campaigns your site is using, our algorithms can determine the probability of users making a future purchase. Let's look at our contribution to revenue chart. Unlike so-called rules-based multi-touch attribution models, such as linear, that assign equal credit or weight to each touch point leading to a conversion and don't accurately represent user behavior on your site, machine learning allows us to accurately weigh your channels and campaigns based on their historical contribution they make to your revenue. The blue bars in this chart represent each channel's unique contribution to revenue on this store site. The weighting of each channel's contribution is analyzed and determined by their ability to move users along the path to purchase. As well as factoring into each channel's weighting, user behavior overall for each channel is analyzed daily to calculate that day's probability of purchase. The green line in this chart indicates the site's overall probability of purchase. It's strong at 12.27%, heavily influenced by email's performance. In this chart, email is the top weighted channel at 37.6% and has a probability of purchase of 29.14%. Although constantly driving for more here, this store is doing a very good job at driving both initial and subsequent purchases from its email list. Let's look next at paid search. We see it's an important contributor for this store with a weighting of 16.69%, an important channel as it's the third most heavily weighted one, and a probability of purchase of 6.68%. This is reasonable performance for this channel. So for paid search, eliminating weak campaigns would improve overall probability of purchase. Looking at organic search, we see that its contribution to revenue isn't as high as paid search, with a weighting of 13.27%, about 3.5% lower than paid search, but that it has a probability of purchase of 8.73%, about 2% higher than paid. So increasing traffic through improved SEO for this channel would have a strong impact. Looking at the contribution of the other channels, referrals are one that stands out as a channel that has a strong potential. Referrals traffic is low, as indicated by its 2.2% weighting, but its probability of purchase is high, 18.37%. So bringing additional users would have an outsized impact on revenue. The probability of purchase is a reliable guide to decide which campaigns to put more muscle behind or which need to be optimized to increase its probability of purchase. In our next video, we'll look at Dimension's users' journeys, the interactions that take place before and after a purchase, and how you can retarget individual customers with the right message at the right time. Check out Dimension's ML free for 30 days. And thank you for watching.